Yeah. Well, sitting here and I found a letter from a long time ago. That letter, well, this is about two people who had a destiny. It was meant for these two people to meet, even though one was going out looking. That was his purpose. Hers was just getting over something that happened to her earlier that week. And she just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Yes, sir. But we're going to go on and talk about it. Because they were two people who were young, in their 20s. In their 20s. When you're young, in your 20s, and you just out here trying to have a good time, ain't trying to get in no trouble. That's what it's all about. But we're gonna get into this meeting between these two people right now. Now he was down there because he was in the military. She was down there because that's where her home was. But that night they met, she was coming in from somewhere else, just got home, and just ended up at the spot. Now, they hook up, just a random meeting. She was there with somebody, and he was there with his group of people. But unbeknownst to them, they end up meeting before that. But they didn't know it. When he and his partners were on their way to the club, her and her sister was on their way to the club. And the first meeting was almost by accident, literally. The cab that he was in and a couple of his partners was pulling into the driveway of a store. And out of nowhere, here comes this other car, fly right past him and pull up into the parking space. I mean, came through that. They was in a serious hurry. And so the cab pulls up. He hops out and she hop out, the driver. So as they walking up to the door, he looks at her and she kind of ignores him. And he opened the door and let her go on into the store. He wanted to say something, but he kept it cool and didn't. And so they get out the store, everybody hop in their vehicles and speed off. Not really knowing that damn, both were headed to the same spot. So as they get to the spot, they pop the cab, let him and his boys out, and again they meeting at the door. But this time we get to see the other passenger, and she not like her sister is, because it looks like the sister was planning on going to the spot, because it's a small town, it's more country, and this was the place everybody went to, that he found out about from some other shipmates that were already down there. So he took the initiative, grabs the door, and let the two women in. Him and his fellas, they were going in behind him, not paying the women any mind. Because once they got inside, women was not a problem. It was plenty. A plethora, as the cab driver told them. A plethora of women. And so as they go in, they looking around, and he tells them, listen here, man, I'm gonna go on and make a walk around. Y'all go find us some seats. And he just gonna walk around and just look. Make sure he see them and make sure they see him. Checking everybody out. They checking him out. And by the time he get back around, he sit at the table. They done got a booth, and they sit there at the table. And he sit down and he let them know what he saw, but they ain't blind. They ain't goddamn blind. But he had checked out a few possibilities, a few prospects, a few opportunities. But as he was walking around, he did notice the two women from earlier tonight. And like he said, one was looking like she was ready for action, and the other one was looking like something won't too happy about something, which he eventually found out. He kind of keeping an eye on that situation. He get up and he going on and start partying. He partying with the women. He meeting them because he just got down there. He ain't been down there no more than about a week or so, maybe a week and a half or whatever. For him to get out, he just feeling excellent. Yes, sir. Dancing and talking and chatting and talking and dancing. And every so often, he'll look over at the table to see what's happening with the two women. But now, there's 4 women at the table. They go back and sit down, and, they having a good time. But the other woman, she just not feeling good about something. He can just tell. So he talked to his partners, and he like, yo, man, I'm going to go over here and see what's up with the short bill. Because she not having a good time. Her partners and them, they just laughing it up and joking it up and everything. She just, feeling something ain't right. So he get up and go over there, speak to her, and offer her a dance. And she looks at him without saying anything and just go on the dance floor with him. And so as they walking out there, he noticing her. And she get out on the floor. And she dancing. And so he chatting with her and talking to her. He ain't trying to get all in her business or nothing. But he just want to know about her. Because she not dressed like she want to be there. After they dance, he walk her back to her table. And the sister and the other 2 women sitting there. He speaks to them, and she sit down, and he going on back to the table, to his table. Talking to the guys and just letting them know a little something. And then he sends some drinks over to their table. Yo, see them 4 women over there? Give them whatever they want. Waiter looks at him and say, all right. And he goes over there. And he could see that the waiter is talking to him And they look over at the table too, and everybody's happy. He looks over and somebody's smiling. Yes, sir. Time go on. Half hour or so, I guess. And they go back over there and get another dance from the young lady. She is kind of feeling a little better now. They talking and chatting and grinning and chilling. Song in, and she go back to her table, and he go back to his table. Yo, man, today is old girl birthday. Now I don't know why she acting like that. That you know, the day your birthday, and you acting like this. But anyway, the young lady wasn't ready to leave yet. But in the process of talking to her and meeting her, he finds out that she just lived around the street. The other women wanted to leave. She said she was going to stay a little bit longer and talk to him. She just lived right around the street. And so he offered to walk her home when she ready. They stay about a half hour more, just talking and getting to know each other. And when it's time for her to leave, he gets up, tell his partners what the situation is. They talking. They met his group and they met her group. Ain't but one show shot in that little group. Him and her. That's already set. It's already in the mix. Already. He ain't joking. Cause you ain't down here but a short time. And ain't gonna be down here alone. She ended up getting ready to go. And he and his partners was getting ready to go too. And what ended up happening is that the young lady told her sister, or persuaded her, to give them a ride. We over at the shipyard. She talked her sister into doing that. They get to the gate, drop them off, and they head on in. Say their goodbyes, and that's it. And he smiled at her, thanked her, and to himself, he said, "Oh, it's getting ready to hop off now." Yes, goddamn sir. He talked to her, called her, and talked to her, and talked to her, and talked to her, and talked to her. They ain't got a whole lot of time down there, and why you gonna spend it by yourself? Why? Going out, going here, doing this, and all you doing it with is the fellas, the guys. What kind of shit is that? No, I need me a girlfriend. And so he talked to her for about a couple of weeks. He was on her. And that last call, he talked to her, he told her, "Listen here, we've been talking, and the ship is leaving in 3 months. Now, we liking each other. Let's spend that time together. It ain't a whole lot of time, but let's just spend it together, me and you." And it was a little pause on her end. But when she did answer, "Okay. You sure?" "Yeah, I'm sure." And that was it. Okay, now I got me a girlfriend. Shit, getting ready to hop off now. And so they talk a little more. And before you know it, didn't take much time. When we gonna meet? Okay, let's meet up at the spot Saturday night. Okay, we can do that. They hang up, and now he is happy as hell. Cause it's getting ready to hop the fuck off now. Things is getting ready to happen. Damn. And so the first time he talked to her for about a couple of hours. And usually when they talked, it would be a couple of hours. So you just got that time to get to know each other. And so they did a lot of talking. After he went on to explain to her his situation, she said yes, okay. He said, okay, you my girl. They young. Just gonna have a good time. Love each other and have a good goddamn time. After he told her that, and she went along with it, that's when they decided to meet. They said, let's meet up again Saturday night. Meet me Saturday night at the spot. She said, you ain't gonna recognize me when you see me. Huh? She said, yeah, you ain't gonna recognize me. I mean, it has been a couple of weeks though. You know, I'm trying to remember. She said, no, because I ain't gonna be looking like I looked that night. And then he said, well, shit, he can't wait. He can't wait till Saturday night. This was about the middle of the week. He decided that he won't go talk to her a lot leading up to Saturday night. And so he found his partners, found his shipmates, and told them, listen here, Saturday night, me and old girl gonna meet back up at the spot. What y'all doing? Let's go. All right, let's go. I said, yeah, we did some talking, bro. She my girl now. Huh? Yes, sir. I told you. It won't gonna take long. And so he ended up finishing with his fellas, and everybody went on back to work.